Okay.
Có.
Right.
So good morning, all of you. Good afternoon, all of you. Good afternoon, all of you. Today, only a few members are present today. Only 46 members are present till now. I don't know why. So in the previous class, we discussed about conceptual dependency, CD, right? So in today's class, we will discuss about script structure. Script structure. SCRIPT. Yes, script structure. Structure of script. See? So how does a script, how to write a script or how to represent a script using a language? Okay? We'll discuss about that thing. Let me share my screen to you. So in the previous class, we discussed about all these, that is conceptual dependency, its rules, how to represent a particular sentence using conceptual dependency, all those. Okay. So now we are discussing about advanced knowledge representation techniques. Okay. So in that we discussed the first topic, that is conceptual dependency, CD. So in that we discussed about various primitive acts, some examples, rules, all those. Okay. Now we will discuss about script structure of script. So a script is a structure that describes a stereotyped sequence of events in a particular context. That means, for example, a thing has happened. Okay, how to represent that particular scene? Okay, in script, there is nothing but a script. Okay, a script is a structure that describes a stereotyped sequence of events in a particular context. Okay, right. So stereotyped sequence means first what happens, after that what happens, like that. That means in order. Okay, so it is a stereotyped sequence of events in a particular context. Okay, so this particular script contains a set of slots. So it is a combination of slots. Okay, associated with each slot may be some information about what kinds of values it may contain, as well as a default value to be used if no other information is available. Okay, so each and every slot has some information, and that part information tells us about the kinds of values it contains, and also the default value to be used if no other information is available. That means the default values will be there. That means if no information is available, then it takes the default values. Otherwise, it considers the type of value it has. Okay, right? Either the default value or its associated value. Okay. Next, script and frame structures are identical. So these two are identical things. That is, the script and the frame are identical, right? So the important concepts of a components of a script are, so coming to the important components of a script, first one is entry conditions. Entry conditions. So these particular conditions should be satisfied before the events in the script can occur. That means, so in order to enter into the structure of the script, these conditions should be satisfied. Okay, before entering into the scene, these particular conditions should be satisfied. Those are nothing but the entry conditions. So these must be satisfied before events in the script can occur. Next, result. Next one is result. Result means conditions that will, in general, be true after the events described in the script have occurred. That means after occurring of a particular event, what is the result we're going to get, or what are the conditions that occur? Those are nothing but the result. Next one, props. Props. So these are the slots that represent the objects that are involved in the events described in the script. That means the slots that represent the objects involved in the event. Slots that represent the objects that are involved in the events. Next one, roles. Roles means persons involved in the events. Roles means persons involved in the events. So who are the persons who are involved in the events? Those are the roles. Next one, track. Track means variations on the script. So different tracks of the same script will share many, but not all components. That means some of the components will be shared by the tracks of the same script. So the different tracks can share the values of the components of the same script. Those are the variations of the script. They can be called as tracks. Next one is scenes. Scenes means the actual sequences of events that occur. The actual sequences of events that occur. That means the sequence of events. Those are the scenes. Next one. Events are represented in conceptual dependency formalism. All the events are represented in CD formalism. That is conceptual dependency formalism. For example, going to a theater. So this is the example given to us. Going to a theater. Going to a theater. So now let us see how to represent the script for going to a theater. Right. Next. So first we have to write the script name. Script name. Okay. Script name is play in theater. Play in theater. Okay. Next one is so we have to write the track, props, roles, entry conditions, and results. Okay. Now, first we have to write the track. Track means nothing but the variations on the script. That is play in theater. Play in theater is the track. Next one, props. Props are nothing but the slots, right? Slots are first one is tickets, seat, and play. These are the three things. Those are props. Those are about the objects that are represented, that are involved in the events. First one is ticket issue. Next, sitting on the seat. Next one, playing the movie or playing in the theater. Okay. Next. Next one is roles. Okay. Here the roles are nothing but the persons involved. One is a person who wants to see a play. That is P. Next one, ticket distributor, TD. Ticket checker, TC. Okay. There are three persons involved. Okay. That means that means the person who sees the movie. Who sees the movie is the person. Next one, ticket distributor, TD, and ticket checker, TC. Right. These are the roles here. Next one, entry conditions. So entry conditions are nothing but the conditions that are to be satisfied before entering into the event. That means first one is P wants to see a play. That means a movie. Okay. P wants to see a play. Next one, P has money. That means he wants to see the movie. Next one, he wants to see the movie. He has to purchase a ticket. For purchasing a ticket, he needs some money. Okay. P wants to see a play. Next one, P has money. Okay. Next, results. That means after the occurrence of a particular event, what is the result? Okay. Results are P saw a play. He has seen the movie. Next one, P has less money. Okay, P has less money. That means after buying the ticket, what happens to his money? That will be reduced. That means P has less money. Next one, P is happy. P is happy. So this particular P is happy is optional because this happens only if he likes the movie. If he doesn't like the movie, he won't be happy. So these are the results. P saw a play, P has less money, and P is happy. These are the three results. And next one. Now we have to write the scenes one by one. First scene, second scene, third scene, like that. Okay. So various scenes. So here you have to mention, here you have to write the various scenes. So various scenes here are scene number one is scene number one is scene number one is going to theater. Scene number one. Scene number one is scene number one is going to theater. First, the person goes to theater. Next, scene number two is buying the ticket. Third scene is going inside hall of the theater and sitting on the seat. Okay. Next, fourth scene is watching a play. That is watching a movie. Next one, Scene 5 is exiting. After watching the movie, exiting from the theater. So these are the 5 scenes. First one, going to theater, buying ticket. Third one, going inside the theater hall and sitting on the seat. And next one, watching the movie or watching a play. Next one, exiting from the theater. These are the 5 scenes. Okay. Now let us see all the scenes one by one. Scene number 1, that is going to theater. Going to theater. So in order to go to theater, what are the events that are to be done here? Okay. What are the events that occur here? First one is P trans P into theater. That is, so that means the person enters into the theater. That means P trans P into theater. The person who wants to see the movie enters into the theater. P trans is nothing but he moves from one place to another place. That's nothing but P trans. So I already told you about all these P trans, A trans, all these, right? Do you remember all those? So here, just see this one. P trans. P trans means transfer of physical location of the object. That means in order to go to a theater, he has to move from his location or the home to the theater. That means he need to go from home to the theater. That is nothing but P trans. Okay. So P trans P into theater. Next one, P attend eyes to ticket counter. That means whenever he goes to the theater, he searches for the ticket counter. Okay, he searches for the ticket counter. That's why I had written P attend eyes to ticket counter. That means he searches for the ticket counter. Okay, so that's why I have written P attend eyes to ticket counter. Okay, so attend is nothing but here. See this one, attend. Attend is nothing but focusing of a sense organ towards a stimulus. It may be either see, listen, say, okay. So for say we have speak. So listen. So listen here. Example is here. Listen. Another example we consider is here. See, see, listen. That means he has to focus the sense organ towards a stimulus. That means tasting, next smelling, next one like that. So listen, see, all this come under attend. Okay. So here we attend eyes to ticket counter. Next one, C number 2, buying ticket. Buying ticket. So in order to buy the ticket, first P trans P to ticket counter. So he has to move from his location to ticket counter. So P trans P to ticket counter, because only the one person is involved. Only the person who wants to see the movie is the person here. That's why I written both P's. Okay, P trans P to ticket counter. So the person goes to ticket counter. Next one, P trans to TD. P trans to TD. So trans is nothing but transferring the mental information. Transferring the mental information. That means he needs a ticket. In order to see the movie in a theater, he has to buy the ticket. That means he has to decide. But he has to decide. That means he has to decide, and he has to buy the ticket. Okay. So that's why I had written M trans. P trans to TD. Next, TD A trans ticket to P. That means TD means whom? The ticket distributor. That means the ticket distributor gives the ticket or issues the ticket to P. So PTD A trans ticket to P. That means initially the ticket is with the ticket distributor. Now he has given, that means after taking the money from the person, he will issue the ticket to the person. So initially it was with TD. Now it has transferred to P, person P. So TD A trans ticket to P. The ticket distributor has issued the ticket to the person. Next, scene number 3. Scene number 3 is going inside the hall of the theater and sitting on a seat. So the person enters into the theater and he sits on the seat. He sits on the allotted seat, right? So in order to do all this, first one, P trans P into hall of theater. That means he enters into the person enters into the theater hall. Next one, TC attends eyes on ticket possessed by P. That means the ticket is possessed by person. So TC attend eyes on ticket possessed by P. Okay, that means the ticket checker who is inside the theater hall, he will uh, he will check the ticket, and he's going to allot the seat to that particular person. So TC attend eyes. That means he checks the uh, ticket with his eyes on the ticket possessed by P. So he checks the ticket. Next one, TC trans to P. That means TC will tell the person to sit on the seat, or he will allot the seat to the person. So TC trans to P. That means after checking the ticket that is possessed by person, he will tell the person to go there and sit there in the allotted seat. Okay. So TC trans means transferring the mental information. That means he's going to decide in which seat he has to be allotted. Okay. So TC trans, or that means trans is nothing but here show the seat. So TC trans to P. So he will tell the person to sit on the seat. Next one, P trans P to seat. That means the person will go to his seat and he will sit there. Okay. So P trans P to seat. That means he will move from his location to the seat. Next one, P moves P to sitting position. P moves P to sitting position. P moves P to sitting position. Okay, that means the person sits on the seat. Okay, so P moves P to sitting position. Okay, so this is scene number 3. Next one, scene number 4. That is watching a play. Now he has to watch the movie. Okay, watching a play. So in order to watch the play or watch the movie, P attend eyes on play. That means whatever that means on the scenery or on the screen, he has to see the movie. So P attend eyes on play. Next one, P build from play. That means build is nothing but here build. So build is nothing but here. See, building new information out of the old. That means he's going to decide. He's going to decide what are the. So he's going to decide. Okay, this is a good moment. This is a bad moment, like that. That means based on the previous information, he's going to decide whether the scene is good or not. Okay, that's nothing but build, building new information from out of the old one. So so P attend eyes on play. Next P build from play. So he's going to decide which moment is good and or which moment is bad. Okay. So P build from play. Next one, C number 5. That is exit. C number 5 is exit. C number 5 is exit. Okay. C number 5 is exit. Okay. Okay. C number 5 is exit. Next. Daddy. So C number 5 is exit. So exiting from the theater. So P trans P out of hall and theater. That means he will move out of the theater. He will move out of the hall and theater. Okay. P trans P out of hall and theater. Okay. Now let us consider another example. Going to a restaurant. Now consider another example. Going to a restaurant. Okay. So these are the scenes that happens in the restaurant, right? Going to a restaurant. Okay. So no, so like this way, I can write all the scenes. So see this one. Script name, restaurant. Next tag, coffee shop. Props, tables, menu, food, check money. These are the props. Next one, roles here are S, W, C, M, O. S means customer, W means waiter, C means cook, M means cashier, O means owner. Okay. Next, entry conditions. Entry conditions are here. S is hungry, S has money. Next one, results are S has less money, O has more money, S is not hungry, S is pleased. That is optional. Okay. S has less money. That means after consuming the food or after ordering the food, the money which he has will become less. Okay. So S is nothing but the customer here. Okay. Customer has less money. Next, O has more money. O is nothing but the owner. That means after taking the money from the customer, his money will increase. So O has more money. Next, S is not hungry. S is not hungry means customer is not hungry, as he has gone to the restaurant and he ordered the food, and after eating the food, he will not be hungry no more. So he's no more hungry. So S is not hungry. This customer is not hungry. Next one, S is pleased. Option, that is optional. So S is pleased means if he likes the food, then he is pleased. Otherwise, he is not pleased. Okay, that is optional, right? Next one. So these are the results, right? Next one. So now let us see all the scenes here. Okay. So this is nothing but the script. So this is nothing but the script. So first we have to write the script. So restaurant, going to a restaurant. Okay. Or I can write restaurant. Okay. So script. So script is restaurant. Track is coffee shop. That is, he has gone to coffee shop and he has ordered some food there. Right. Next. So next one. Okay. So next I have to write the props. Okay, that means the events. Okay. Next one, roles. Next one, entry conditions and results. Now next one is various scenes here. Okay, so these are the various scenes here. So scene number one. Scene number one is entering into the restaurant. Okay, so entering into the restaurant. Food in the restaurant. Next, scene number three is eating food. Okay, eating food. Next one. Okay, eating food. Next one. Scene number four is exiting from the restaurant. Okay, so these are the four scenes here. Okay, now, yes. Okay. So right, so these are the scenes here. Scene number one is entering into the restaurant. Scene number two is ordering the food in the restaurant. Next, scene number three is eating the food in the restaurant, and scene number four is exiting from the restaurant. So these are the three. So these are the four scenes that happens in the restaurant. Okay. Now let us consider the first scene, that is entering into the restaurant. So after entering, so in order to enter into the restaurant, first he has to go to the restaurant. So S P trans S into restaurant. That means S means nothing but the customer. The customer will move from the present position to the restaurant. So P trans S into restaurant. So he goes to restaurant. Next, S attend eyes to tables. First he will search for the tables which are vacant. The tables which are vacant. Okay. So S attend eyes to tables. Next one. S M build where to sit. Yes, M build where to sit. Now S will decide where to sit. Okay, so S M build where to sit. Next, S P trans S to table. S P trans S to table. Okay, that means he will go to table. He will go to table. Okay, that is nothing but P trans means physical information transformation. Okay, so S P trans S to table. That means he will move to the table. Next, S move S to sitting position. Now he will move his body parts and sit in the position. So S move S to sitting position. Now he will sit in the sitting position. Now, next one. Next one. Next say number 2 is ordering the food. Okay, ordering the food. Okay, so you have to order the food first. S P trans menu to S. S P trans menu to S. Okay, so initially the menu will be on the table by default, and the menu will be on the table. Okay, so if the menu is on the table, then he's going to order he's going to see the menu. He's going to see the list of food items which are present over in the menu item in the menu card, and he's going to order the food he wants. Suppose if the menu is not on the table, then uh, he will ask the waiter to get a menu for him. Okay. Next. So here three things are there. Menu on table, W brings menu, and S asks for menu. Okay. Now see this one. So S P trans menu to S. Okay, that means the customer, the one second. Okay. Right. So right. So so SP trans menu to S. SP trans menu to S. Okay. So now that means the customer will take the menu. The customer will take the menu. Okay. That's why SP trans menu to S. Okay. Next one. Suppose if the menu is not on the table, then yes asks for the menu. Yes asks for menu. Okay. Yes asks for menu. Okay. Now yes M trans signal to W. That means he will signal. That means he will give the signal with his hand to the waiter to get the menu to him. Okay. Right. So yes M trans signal to W. Next W P trans W to table. W P trans W to table. W P trans W to table. Now the waiter will come to the table. Okay. Next. So yes, M trans need menu to W. That means the customer will so the customer will so the customer will tell the waiter that he need menu. Okay. So yes, M trans need menu to W. Next W P trans W to menu. Now the waiter will take the menu from another table, and next he comes to the table where the where the customer sits. Okay. So W P trans W to table. He will come to the table. The waiter will come to the table. Next, WA trans menu to S. Now he will give the menu to customer S. Okay. Next. So if the previous one is SP trans menu to S means the customer will take the menu if the menu is on the table. Okay. Next. Suppose if the menu is not on the table, then S asks for menu. So the waiter, the customer will ask for the menu. The customer will ask the waiter to give him the menu. So the customer will ask the waiter to give him the menu. So that is another thing. Okay. So suppose both of them come at one stage. That means the menu is on the table. The menu is on the table, or the customer has the menu. Okay. So that's why I have written like this. Okay. In another way, this is one way. This is one way, and this is another way. If the okay, so this is one thing, and this is one scene, and this is another scene. Okay. So this is scene number 1, and this is scene number 2 here. So here also 2 things are there. So this one is optional, this one is optional. So if the menu is on the table, then this happens. Okay. Suppose if the menu is not on the table, then this thing happens. Okay, that's it, right? Okay. Now next one is so SM trans W to table. SM trans W to table. That means uh, I will tell the waiter. He will tell the waiter. Okay. So SM trans W to table, or he will call the waiter to come to his table. He will call the waiter to come to his table. Okay. He is going to decide. Okay. So SM trans W to table means transfer the mental information. That means now he will decide and tell the now he will decide and tell the waiter to come to the table. So SM trans W to table. Next one, SM build choice of food. F means here food. Okay. Yes, build choice of food. That means out of the list of menu items there, he's going to select one of the food item. Right. Next one, SM trans signal to W. Now he's going to tell the waiter with his hand that he wants this one. Okay. Next one, WP trans W to table. WP trans W to table means he will tell the waiter to get the uh, to get the this particular food item. Okay. So he will tell the waiter to he will tell the waiter who is near the table. So WP trans W to table. Okay. Next, so SM trans I want F to W. So now he is going to tell that I want this particular food item. Okay, the customer will tell the waiter to get that particular food item. Next, now WP trans W to C. Now the waiter will tell the cook to cook that particular food item. Okay. Next, WM trans to C. Okay. Okay, WM trans to C. That means nothing but waiter will uh, order the food item, or he will tell the cook to prepare that particular food item. Okay. Next, that means the waiter will go to the cook, and uh, and and the waiter will tell the cook to cook that particular um, food item. Right. Next, Here two things happen. One is CMtrans no F2W. That means if that particular, so here two things are there. Okay. So one thing is this one. This one is CMtrans no F2W. That means if that particular food item is not available, then the cook will tell the waiter that that particular food item is not available. Okay. Next, WP as W2S. Now the waiter will tell the waiter will go to the particular customer. Next, WM trans no F2S. That means the waiter will tell the customer that that particular food item is not available. Okay. Now go back to star. Star means star means here SM build choice of F. This one. SM build choice of F. This one. SM build choice of F. That means now he has to take decision to order another food item. Okay. Next one. Next. So go back to star or else go to C number 4 and no pay path. That means otherwise if that particular food item is not available there, then he's going to exit from the restaurant if he doesn't want any other food item. Okay. Right. So suppose if that particular food item is available, then then this one will be happen. That is C do prepare F script. That means order food that has been ordered by the waiter that will be prepared by the cook. Okay. So C do to scene 3. Now after cooking that particular thing, it enters to the scene number 3. Okay. Next. Now see this one. Now next one is scene number 3. So scene number 3 is eating the food. So C trans F2W. That means he will call the waiter and he's going to give the food item to he will give the food item to waiter. Next W trans F2S. The waiter will bring the food item or the waiter will give the food item to customer. Next S ingest F. That means he's going to eat the food. The customer is going to eat the food. Next. Suppose if the customer wants some more food items, then the optional here is return to scene number 2 to order more. Otherwise, go to scene 4. Okay. Suppose if he doesn't want any food item, then he's going to enter into the 4th scene. That is exiting. Exit from the right. Next one. Exit from the restaurant. So next, after it enters to go scene number 4. Yes, M trans to W or W move. This is, here two things happen here. One is yes, M trans to W. That means customer will go to waiter now, or he will call the waiter. Next, W trans check to S. Now he's going to give the bill. Okay, he's going to give the bill. Right. Next. Okay, or else W move right check. Right check. That means he's going to place the money there. Okay. So he's going to see the bill and he's going to place the money there. So W move WP as W to S. That means the waiter will come to S. Next W as check to S. So here check is nothing but the bill. Okay. Now the waiter will issue the bill to the S. Bill to S. Next one SI trans tip to W. Now he's going to give the tip to waiter, the customer. Next one PSP trans S to M. Now we'll go to the M is here cashier. Okay. So that means he is going to get the money to the cashier. Now SC trans money to M. Now the customer will get the money. Now the customer is going to give the money to cashier. Next one, SP trans S to out of the restaurant. That means the customer will get out from the restaurant or he will come out from the restaurant. So these are the things. So here 4 things are happening here. Okay. So this is regarding to this class, right? Now let me see how many are present today. Only 50 members are present today. I don't know why very few members have attended today's class. I don't know why. Okay. So with this, today's class is over. We'll discuss the remaining topics in the next class. Okay. Thank you.